Coach, how you doing this morning?
James, good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Talk a little bit about the running back, Eden James, his pedigree, his development, able to score in the Rutgers game. What are you seeing from him just as a student athlete and his development as a football player?
Well, I think we all know the pedigree from which he comes, and he's a lot of that is was God given, obviously. But the biggest piece about that is just his his humility, who he is as a person, how he approaches his daily work, both on the field, and in the classroom. He's making an impact in a lot of ways at Howard University, in the School of Business and an internship and his networking ability and the capital he's building for himself off the field is just as big as the notoriety and things that comes with him on the field. But he's consistently who he is day in and day out. Another one of those guys, kind of like Scroggins, that you know what you're going to get every day. There's no up and down emotional roller coaster type situation. He's going to work hard every day. He's going to be in here and ask questions and those type of things. I mean, his focus on what he wants to do off the field is very intense. I mean, there's times where he's actually coming to practice late because some of his classes extending the practice time, but he's already in here. He's already been in here and met with us and met with the coaches and handled that piece of it too as well. So he's a young man that does a great job of managing and balancing his schedule so that he can be what he wants to be in all facets of his life. And he's just a tremendous person and a really good football player.
Coach, talk a little bit about bringing the Meac brand and the Howard University, the HU brand, to the New York market. They get an opportunity to see you guys against Morehouse, and that's special. It's historic. It's HBCU, but talk a little bit about that.
Well, I think you just mentioned it, two things, right? You look across our conference right now in the Meac, there's a lot of really good football being played by all teams right now early in the year. So that brand obviously, extends when we play out of conference, and we all want to make sure we represent that in the best way that we can. Because at the end of the day, yeah, we not only represent Howard and who we are, and what we're building, but we also represent our conference. And when you get a chance to compete outside of our conference, we want to make sure that we represent it, well. And so it's an opportunity to represent the conference, an opportunity to represent our brand at Howard on a stage that's been built up to be pretty nice and pretty big. I think CNBC carries the game, so it's kind of through the CBS network, I believe, of television. So and to have a Morehouse brand and a Howard brand facing off on national TV in MetLife Stadium at 3 o'clock, and really kind of taking over that New York City area for 2 days is exciting. And it's a big deal. And I think right now, especially with everything that's going on in our country, well, it's a great look for what's happening too as well.
Thank you, Coach. Have a blessed week.
You do the same. Thank you.